Hello, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. So, I have decided, because this game is, practically infinite, I guess. Albacore. I'll try Gus. Yes, but I've decided that I'm probably not gonna do any more Stardew Valley after this, season, so I'm going to finish winter and then not do any more because the game's a little bit boring for me, to be honest. So I don't really feel like playing it very much, which sucks because I'm sure it's a fantastic game. I think it'd be the game I'd play if I was like mindlessly doing stuff, but on its own, like as recording stuff, it's pretty boring. So yeah, I think I'll stop it, and then I don't know what to play next, but I'll probably, there's no new games coming out that I want to play, so it's like, well, what do you do when there's nothing you want to play? And I'll probably just play an older game. And like something I've played before, like on an emulator or something. Like I was thinking maybe Pokemon or something along those lines. But yeah, I think I'll probably continue to play Stardew Valley when it's like when I'm not doing anything. But yeah, no more recording of it after today, I think. Yeah, I mean, I never really enjoyed the game from the beginning anyway, and I think that reflected in my commentary of it, I suppose, quote unquote commentary, because you could just sort of tell that I didn't really like it too much. So yeah, I mean there's still stuff I don't like. I don't like a lot of the mechanics in the game. I should have taken my horse to walk around, god damn it. Yeah, I don't like the fact that, you can only move at this speed until you get a horse. Like, there's no running or anything. If you, hold shift or whatever, or control, I can't remember which one it is, you start walking instead of running and stuff like that, and the whole need to find the stairs in a dungeon. I'd much rather be able to, like, fight my way to the end, But there's that sort of stuff, and then the energy is really fucking annoying because you can't like do much in it, like especially when you first start out, because hoeing takes energy, watering the plants takes energy, hitting rocks takes energy. I'm pretty sure planting crops takes energy, all sorts of stuff like that. That's just really annoying in my opinion, and kind of needless. Fishing takes energy as well. So yeah, I don't remember where albacores are from. Are they even in season now? I'm not sure, but yeah. Some of the mechanics I really like though. I like the farming, and I like the ability to level up and stuff. I love games where you can level up skills and stuff like that. But I think there's better ways to do it. So like a game like Fantasy Life on the 3DS would have been probably my prime example of a way to do something for skills and stuff, because that's got like, the game's got a loose story and everything, but it's mainly focused on the 12 skills, and oh, my reel's going very quick. It's mainly focused on the 12 skills, and as a result the skills seem more polished. Like there's combat skills, you've got fishing, cooking, tailoring. There's just so much more to do, in my opinion, in that game than there is in Stardew Valley. The levels in Stardew Valley are more sort of loose, I would say. It's like they don't really matter too much. You can still do most things. There's some stuff you can't do, obviously, but not much. They sort of almost give you rewards for leveling up, I guess. You get like 20% extra profit on crops sold or something stupid. Whereas in Fantasy Life, it'd be like you can get better stuff. You know, you can craft more stuff or make better armor or a better weapon and stuff like that, or do more damage and stuff like that. I mean, there's, like I said, there's still some stuff like that in Stardew Valley, but it's not as much, I don't think. And there's like no story almost in Stardew Valley. Like I've heard from a friend who's played it that the idea is like the main game is basically like 3 years on the farm, and then you get like message from your grandfather or something. I don't know. I didn't want to spoil myself too much on it, so I didn't get him to like explain the details fully. But yeah, so it's like, so it's you know, that sort of stuff. There's like no story really, loose one. And Fantasy Life, it's a story. You know, there's a story there, but that's pretty loose as well. It doesn't matter too much, but it seems more fleshed out to me than it does in this game. Like, it would, I think, honestly, it would have been better in this game if they didn't have, like, a story like that, and they just let you focus on crops and stuff, and mining, and did skills like that, like, without an energy bar or anything. Health bar I still have, obviously, for fighting enemies and stuff, but the energy bar itself is, in my opinion, worthless. There's not much point to it. It hinders people more than it helps, you know? It feels like it takes away from the game more than adding to it, you know? Like, I mean, I suppose you could say, but it's realistic, you know? You can't do a million things in a day without getting really tired or whatever. That's true, but I mean, you know, you don't eat to... When you do get tired in real life, you don't eat to replenish it, you know? You sort of live with it, I guess. Still no albacore or whatever. Were they even an ocean? I don't remember. So yeah. Whoa, few flaws with it. Or changes I'd make at least. I wouldn't call them flaws. I'm sure some people love it. That's a tunic up there. I know that this game was pretty much like, you know, a fan favourite instantly. It got great reviews everywhere and stuff. And I think that's sort of added to the reason why I didn't really want to play it, because it just seemed really, really overhyped, in my opinion. People would go in absolutely crazy for it, and saying it was like one of the best games in ages, especially simulator game and stuff. But in my opinion, it wasn't that good. I'm giving up on the albacore. I don't even think they're from there. No, they are. I don't know. But yeah, that's my decision on Stardew Valley. Like I said, I'm thinking about doing another game. Maybe Pokemon. That's what I was thinking. I love the Pokemon series, so I was thinking about that. There's no newer games coming out that I want to play that I think I'd enjoy playing and record and stuff. I thought about like the Telltale Batman game, but I mean, I've got all of the actual Batman games on the PC other than the newest one, and I mean, I finished Arkham Asylum when I used to play on the Xbox, but you know, I didn't really play the others. In fact, I don't think I have played the others. And I haven't completed Arkham Asylum again on the computer, so it almost seems not worth it. Not the hugest Batman fan, I would say. I much more prefer, from DC, I would prefer Flash, I guess. I think he's, I don't know, I guess it's his speed or whatever, but I like his character, I like his character a lot more than like your Batmans and your Supermans. But I think probably my favourite superhero, or you know, superpowered person, I would say, is probably someone like Deadpool or Iron Man. I'd like the humour, I guess. Never really liked Spider-Man too much. He's quite humorous, or can be, but yeah, I don't know. Not so much my style, I guess. I'm not finding any of these albacores. That sucks. This is in the mountain pond, I guess, but I can't see it being there, to be honest. I'll just go this way. Much quicker. But yeah, I don't know whether I should. Because like I said, I'm basically finishing winter and then not playing it on stream. Well, on as a recording again, but I can't decide whether I should maybe do 1 or 2 episodes in the spring to show my crops and money and stuff that I've got. But I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. It's not like I ever, played this game with any kind of real skill or anything. Albacores are, I don't think, in season at all. Oh good, look at that. Joja Cola. Clay can go away. You know what? I'm gonna drink that. Drink, yes. Let me look up the albacore because I need to see if it's still in season, otherwise I'm doing this for nothing. Let's see, Stardew Valley. Valley. Albacore. Albacore. The albacore is a fish that can be found in the ocean during the fall and winter, in the early morning and at night. Damn. And then there's an image, but I can't click on it. But it's just the player's face on the ocean, basically. So I need to wait till night time before I can go get the albacore in the water, in the ocean. That makes sense to me, I guess. I mean, what to do now though? That's the real question. I could go to the caves again, but not worth. I almost wanna. Does it count as night now? Ugh, stones. Does it? Is it night now? Does that count? I mean, it's got dark and there's lights on. People are going back to their house and stuff. Screw it, I'm gonna try it. By the time I get there though, it will be like the second stage of night with the moon and stuff, so hopefully that'll be good times for an albacore. Who wanted it again? Gus. Who's Gus? Who is Gus? Give him the area presence. Who's Gus? Gus, that guy. Barkeep guy. Alright, that's fine. I wonder if that place over there didn't count as the ocean. The bit with the bridge. Whether it just, was counted as the river or something. Another thing I dislike about this game is the sound levels. Like how there's very little change in them. Like, I've got the levels mostly like to the lowest. And yet, background noise is like the ocean and stuff. Still makes so much noise. Squid. Woohoo. That's 2 diamonds, holy shit. Let's get rid of that. You know, I don't need that. Cherry bomb as well. And I'll take squid. You're not what I wanted, but I'll take you. Feels good now. Yeah, but at least to me, the background noise, like the whooshing of the ocean and all that shit, sounds so loud. But I tend to find that in games that water and stuff. I got an albacore, nice. Water and stuff makes so much noise, like waterfalls or running rivers and stuff like that. Just so loud. The same was in Far Cry Primal. That was so loud for waterfalls and stuff. everyone should be here. Where's the albacore? It's even a gold one. You're welcome, Gus. Boom. You brought it. Thanks a million. You're fucking welcome, pal. 400 gold for that. For that shite. Let's talk to what's her face. Yep, time does seem to move slower here. Them do get now. He gonna lose his shorts again. Oh boy. Well, I mean that's gonna end the first night, I guess. And then that'd be 27th, 28th left, I guess. That's not too bad, really. I need dumb stuff to sell though. Oh look, bait. Get in there. You. Actually, take you back out. I'm gonna keep it. Nah, screw it. I ain't gonna keep the squid. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go get that mayonnaise and cheese. Boom, boom, boom. Oop, got stuck. Ah, crap. Keep forgetting to... That's another thing. There's the recipes. You have to watch the TV for. I don't really like that. Literally, I forget every time. And then it's never on when I want to check it, so... There you go. End of day 26. Let's see. Got a decent amount of money. How much did the squid go for? 150. That's not a lot at all. Considering tuna, a silver tuna, went for more than a gold squid, which is rare. That sucks. And a tiger trout went for more as well. Damn, dude. And a largemouth bass. Bass? Bass? Pretty sure it's bass. Anyway, day 26 is